What's going on, everybody? Hey, my name is Scott Hansen, and if you haven't heard of me yet, I'm a high-performance business coach. I'm a best-selling author, and I have a very successful podcast, and I'm also a speaker. And here I am, as you can probably see, I'm sitting in the airport, in the Rochester airport, and I just finished up being one of the headline speakers at a big business conference, a sales, marketing, leadership business type growth conference. And as I'm sitting here with a delay in my airline, I wanted to bring you this very quick message. And it's around, what is the story you're telling yourself? Why you can't have something, why you can't be in a relationship that you really want to be in, why you can't lose weight, why you can't have a very successful business, why you can't go from working at your crappy job that you hate to building a business, to becoming a speaker, why you can't do this or why you can't do that, all the crap you tell yourself, right? And the reason why I thought this was important to bring to you right now is because I'll go back a little ways, which I think will be very important to your life. Not that long ago, I had $400 in my bank account and was broke, not only financially, but just, I guess, spiritually. I knew I wanted to do more and have more and become more, but I didn't have the guts. I didn't have the courage to pursue being a coach, being a speaker, being, an author one day, and even maybe doing, other things. And I played small for so long. You can probably see here. So as I wait and as I talk to you here on the video, again, what's your story? What are you telling yourself? Why you can't have something? I told myself I can't have something because it was my story and my thought process around, I don't know what my passion was, and I didn't know what my purpose was, et cetera, and I continued to play small. I don't know what your story is or what let me switch here, what you're telling yourself, but man, it was so interesting because at the conference today, I got asked to be one of the featured speakers about 7 months ago. This guy found me on one of my YouTube channels that I have, and I was speaking around business growth and leadership and inspiration and motivation, etc. He found me. He looked me up 7 months ago, I think it was, and here we are. I just finished, and it just goes to show you that no matter where you're at in your life, in your business, you can have whatever you want, but it's the story that you tell yourself, the story that we tell ourselves, why we can't have something that we can't have. And it was pretty interesting. Not only was I one of the featured speakers, but was able to take pictures with people. People are like, hey man, would love to take a picture with you, blah, 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 blah. And I also got interviewed. The host interviewed me for an hour in the mid-break when everybody else went to lunch. 20 people stayed around to listen to my interview. It was all about my story and about what success is and my podcast and my coaching, and it was just amazing. And I share this with you not to impress upon you at all, but to impress upon you. What is the story you're telling yourself why you can't have something? About 4 or 5 years ago, I remember writing in my journal, one day I would love to be a speaker. One day I would like to be on stage. I don't know how I was going to do it, but I knew that one day it would happen, and I kept writing and kept writing and kept writing. And sure enough, not only am I currently speaking on stages across the country and in my home city, etc., but I get a chance to impact people with my podcast, Success Hackers, and my coaching business and the book that I write, etc. So I wanted to just leave you with a really quick message to say the story that you keep telling yourself why you can't have fill in the blank is bullshit. Well, Scott, you don't understand what side of the tracks I came from. You don't understand how I grew up. No, it doesn't matter. Leave that crap in the past. You have your whole future ahead of you. I don't care how old you are. You have to quit telling the story why you can't have something, and rather than tell you that story, tell a new story. Tell a new story of what's possible. Because not that long ago, really, I was in a corporate job. I wanted to be a coach one day. Maybe I thought I could become a speaker. Not only do I speak on stages, just getting done from this conference, not only do I coach people for a living, but I just have an amazing life, and I absolutely have found my passion, my purpose. So my message for you today is go find your passion. Go find your purpose. Go make something happen. Get outside of your comfort zone. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Bye.